How's it going, XRP holders? cryptoFOXXY here. Thank you guys so much for stopping by the channel. So in this video, we are going to take a look at what's going on with XRP, the level of FUD we are seeing right now, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, is about the highest we've seen in the last 6 months. But it also comes with a positive, and I'm going to tell you what that is in this video. Let's hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and follow me on X as well if you're watching over there. I got my Dart attire on. I'm getting ready to go out to every Tuesday night, my boyfriend and I would go out and play darts at the Legion. And yes, I'm in Canada. If you know what the Legion is, give me a shout out down below. I go and I play with a lot of elderly people, and it's just a really fun time. So look forward to that every single week. So taking a look at this XRP right now, sitting at about $2.87, dropping down from that $3 mark. So what's going on right now for XRP? Well, we are seeing the highest level of FUD in the last 6 months, and sentiment reveals that this could actually be a bullish thing. And when I was reading this article, I was like, "Huh, that makes a ton of sense." Because you hear a lot of people say they quote somebody who was very big in the investment industry, you know, be greedy when others are fearful, right? And that's kind of what the time is right now. We're seeing, we're seeing a lot of FUD around XRP, with the whole Swift issue that came up, how Swift is not going to be using XRP. And there's just a whole ton of, people are getting a little bit frustrated with price action, right? So bearish sentiments have dominated, and we've been seeing that over social media. And sentiment believes could be extremely bullish. Now, Bitcoin recently surged to an all-time high above 126K, and Ethereum rallied to a level within 4% of its record peak, its all-time high. But XRP can't get things moving past $3. So what's the holdup here? Well, FUD seems to be a big issue here. According to blockchain analytics firm Sentiment, this rising negativity could actually be a decent thing. And this is what it goes on to explain here. Now, just bear with me here, guys. This chart here that we're seeing. I'm going to actually blow this up for you guys a little bit more so you can see what I'm seeing here. This chart tracks um, tracks sentiment. It shows early in September, XRP traded around the $2.80 area, pushed higher as optimism grew, right? Now the bearish to bullish ratio, so that's bearish, or bullish, sorry, that goes backwards. The bullish to bearish ratio stays above stays above 1. Oh my goodness, I can't speak today. So this shows that most traders were expecting higher prices, right? Now, this sentiment helped lift XRP above the $3 mark. So, when people are talking about something, they're getting really excited. More people are taking notice, and there's more likely more people are going to basically jump in on the price action. It's kind of uh, a FOMO thing. It's like a FOMO event, right? So it hit a peak on September 17th. The bullish to bearish ratio jumped to about 3.21. So about 3 times more people were bullish than they were bearish. Traders were euphoric, and XRP's price topped around $3.13. And then this sort of looks like a reliable top signal, according to sentiment. Traders and the market became too confident, and XRP started to lose momentum, right? You probably had some profit taking going on there, and people were getting a little bit frustrated because things weren't moving past this zone. XRP fell below $2.90. Sentiment flipped very, very quickly. As you guys know, in crypto, when things don't go the way traders are expecting, people can turn and just like a top, right? Excitement turned into frustration, and bearish discussions grew louder. More people were becoming, getting into that FUD zone where, people are getting extremely frustrated. We see this on every coin too, right? October 4th, the bullish to bearish ratio fell to 0.74, with XRP sitting around 2.9. Now, 2 days later, October 6th, the ratio rose slightly to 0.86. Now, sentiment labeled both of these readings that happened here as reliable buy signals, suggesting retail traders were showing signs of panic, an emotion that often appears just before we see a recovery, right? We're seeing a bit of a pattern here now. XRP's $2.72 to $2.75 zone still remains a major structural level. So that's a support level. That's where people accumulate. With the price basically dips down into that zone, people are buying it up, right? And that's pretty much what's happening there. November last year, when the breakout followed the 4.236 Fibonacci extension, If XRP repeats that setup, we could expect to move towards 690 with the next larger wave potentially pushing the token beyond $8 or $12. Now, we also have some other things to consider. ETFs, right? Right now, the government is shut down. The SEC has come out and said that they are not anticipating approving or denying any ETF applications at this point because the government is shut down. So they're just not doing that. Once the government does come back into session, then eventually these ETFs will be looked at. And as far as what we know from the SEC, the information that they have provided with us, I can't see how XRP would be rejected, any ETFs that are already submitted. Now, however, things happen. It's SEC and it's also crypto. So, we'll be keeping tabs on that. And, guys, I'm not too worried about it. That whole thing, when in doubt, zoom out, right? You're taking a look at the chart here. Yes, this is a big, big red candle, big move down, 5% whole. But when you zoom out, guys, things take on a little bit different of a viewpoint here, right? Like we're still in this bit of a consolidation point here above this mark. That $2.73 area just happens to be where I drew my line here. So that's that support that we were talking about. People are defending that. Anytime it dips down there, we get this bounce up, right? So I'm anticipating, if this drops down into that zone there, hopefully we'll get another move back up. So, when in doubt, zoom out. We were down here not too long ago. I'm not too worried about it. I think XRP has a fantastic future, and there's so much more to come here. So that's what I got for you guys in this video. Hopefully you liked it. Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.